I don't consider them Guatemalans, Mexicans, migrants. Some of my brothers.
Brushstroke by brushstroke, artist Robens brings a migrant tragedy into sharp relief. He paints at the very spot where an 18-wheeler was left abandoned on a remote dirt road southwest of San Antonio, Texas. Dozens of people were dead inside. Temperatures, experts say, could have climbed as high as 65 degrees Celsius.
I mean, you can see the blackness.
Yes.
Of the tragedy here,
Yes.
and arms and hands and fingers reaching out, it seems like, for some sort of help, some sort of savior.
Yes, but they were seeing like one dying after the other one. I cannot imagine what kind of experience would that be? You know, being inside, it's difficult for me to portray a tragedy, but at the same time, you know, it's like I had to tell the truth.
The death toll now stands at 53, including at least 5 minors. Officials say it's the deadliest truck smuggling incident in modern U.S. history. At a growing memorial at the site of the tragedy, anger is mounting over how migrants are treated both in the U.S. and south of the border.
I'm so mad because something can be done and something can be, there's enough time to prevent the next migrant from dying, but it seems for the last 100+ years there's been no interest in doing that. Why? Because those who make the decisions are never going to experience that themselves.
I told my people, I told friends, don't go to North America because this hard. It's nothing easy in this country.
Among the dead are 7 Guatemalans. The country's foreign affairs minister came to lay a wreath and offer a prayer. He fears the war in Ukraine, rising food and energy costs, and climate change will drive even more people from their homelands, forcing them to go to extreme lengths to escape poverty.
The world right now is in a big, terrible situation. We need to readapt the plans that we have before COVID to a new one that we can be able to work together to prevent these issues.
4 people have now been arrested in connection to the case, including the alleged driver of the truck. If convicted, he could face the death penalty.
This is the spot where the back of the truck would have been located. And you can see in this memorial here, there are shoes, there's clothing, and scattered throughout the grass here are dozens of these pads. These are the pads that first responders use to send an electric jolt into a heart that has stopped beating as they try to bring somebody back to life.
As for artist Robens, he processes his grief through art. He's created similar works in Uvalde, Texas, Irpin, Ukraine, and during the Black Lives Matter protests of last summer. This painting, he says, will remain here, connected to this tragedy on canvas and in real life. Toni Waterman, CGTN, San Antonio, Texas.